Welcome back to Respoiled. Today, I have another captivating story to share with you. But before we dive in, if you're new here, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, so you'll never miss out on all of my latest uploads. Now let's get started. Sam wakes up to messages from her friends and finds a paper bird from her sister on her bed. After a brusque breakfast, Sam prepares for school, ignoring her parents' attempts at conversation. Izzy reminds Sam about her gloves, but Sam brushes her off, irritated. Lindsay picks up Sam, and they collect Allie and Elodie. Aware of Sam's plans for the evening, Elodie ensures Sam has protection, teasing her along with the others. During class, Mr. Daimler begins with a cringeworthy joke, interrupted by girls bearing roses for Cupid's Day. Anna expresses frustration with the heteronormative atmosphere. Sam receives a typical rose from her boyfriend, along with a message urging her to be more emotionally open. Surprised by a second flower and a poem claiming to understand her true self, Sam is intrigued. After class, Kent approaches Sam to inquire about the rose he gave her. He invites her to his party, but Sam declines. During lunch, Rob visits Sam, promising her a great evening. The girls gossip, mocking Anna's breakup and Juliet's solitary nature and eccentric appearance. They cruelly prank Juliet by sending her a rose with a nasty note. Learning everyone is attending Kent's party, Sam changes her mind and decides to join. The girls gather to get ready for the event, with Lindsay offering Sam guidance for her first time. At the party, Kent vies for Sam's attention, but she brushes him off. Sam accidentally bumps into a drunken and overly forward Rob. Feeling uncomfortable with his behavior, she rejoins her friends. The girls enjoy dancing and having fun until Juliet arrives. Lindsay attempts to ridicule her, but Juliet retaliates, criticizing their behavior. Tensions escalate as insults are exchanged, with Lindsay targeting Juliet's family issues. Juliet attempts to confront Lindsay physically, but is restrained by another guest, leading to Lindsay throwing a drink at her and escalating the conflict. Everyone at the party, including Sam, throws beer at Juliet and hurls insults at her, causing Juliet to flee in tears. Kent, disgusted by the incident, confronts Sam about her involvement and informs her that Rob is ill in the kitchen. Distressed by the situation, the girls decide to leave. As they drive home, they feel uneasy but distract themselves with music. Sam checks her phone, noting it's 12:39, when suddenly, the car collides with something on the road and crashes into a truck. Everything goes dark, and moments later, Sam regains consciousness in her room, looking around in disbelief. Her phone displays the same date and messages, and when Izzy enters to wake her up, Sam declares it's Saturday, prompting Izzy to laugh. As Sam takes her time, Lindsay enters to check on her, and when Sam inquires about the previous night, Lindsay recounts events from Thursday, confirming for Sam that the day has reset. A perturbed Sam proceeds through her day, observing everything remains unchanged. Her friends teasing her in the car, Daimler's class starting with a poor joke, Anna's discontent with the flowers, and the delivery girl bringing Sam 2 roses. Sam declines Kent's rose, and when he approaches her later in the hallway, she predicts his every word and rejects him. While preparing for the party, Sam voices her anxieties about feeling unsettled, but her friends reassure her to relax and enjoy. At the party, events unfold similarly. Kent vies for her attention, and Rob behaves drunkenly and rudely. Overwhelmed, Sam seeks solace in a room and stumbles upon Kent's scrap board. Before she can inspect it further, Kent interrupts her, prompting her to hastily depart. Upon returning to the party, Juliet arrives, and the altercation unfolds again, yet this time Sam refrains from joining the verbal sparring. As they leave in the car, Sam checks the time and warns Lindsay about the truck, but Lindsay doesn't spot any truck. The car hits something once more, causing them to collide with a truck that suddenly appears. Again, Sam awakens to her alarm in her bed. When Izzy enters to wake her, Sam claims she isn't feeling well. Her mom checks on her, respecting the boundaries Sam set by not stepping over the line, and agrees to let her rest longer with the condition of taking her to school later. Upon arriving at school, her mom remarks that Sam should consider herself fortunate for being popular, as she wasn't in her own youth. Sam, however, expresses her admiration for her mom's beauty. During lunch, Sam confides in the girls about her issues with Rob. When Juliet passes by, Sam questions their animosity towards her, but Lindsay dismisses her as a freak. Despite initially wanting to attend the party, Sam persuades them to opt for a sleepover instead, hoping it will break the cycle. The girls agree, and Lindsay fabricates an excuse to Rob about Sam's unavailability due to menstruation. Later, Kent offers Sam a flower and party invitation, to which she politely declines. The sleepover proves enjoyable, and as the night progresses, Sam watches the time closely. When it reaches 12:40 without incident, Sam expresses relief and affection for her friends, though they laugh it off. The girls fall asleep, but moments later, they're startled by numerous text messages revealing Juliet's demise. Struggling with mixed emotions, they ponder their role in the tragedy, prompting Lindsay's defensive reaction and Allie's departure with Elodie to another room. Sam confronts Lindsay about their past with Juliet, but Lindsay avoids the conversation. The following morning, Sam awakens to the repetition of the day, feeling frustrated by the futile cycle despite her efforts to correct things. As she continues reliving the same day, Sam grasps the futility of her actions and resolves to seize the day with all she has. She begins by dressing more provocatively than usual, and when her mother confronts her, she lashes out at the entire family before storming out. On her way to school, she rudely rejects Elodie's offer of protection. When her friends point out her attitude, she angrily confronts them about their backbiting, leading Lindsay to kick her out of the car. Despite walking to school alone, Sam continues her unusual behavior, discarding the roses and attempting to flirt with Daimler, who rebuffs her advances. Returning to her seat, she receives a note from Allie expressing concern, but she tears it up. After class, Sam is shunned by her friends and sees Juliet alone, immersed in her artwork. Stricken with guilt over the party incident, Sam rushes to hide in the bathroom. There, Anna mocks Sam's new outfit, but they end up bonding and even swapping shoes. Anna muses that high school is fleeting, and when Sam mentions her sense of déjà vu, Anna relates, saying it's her life. Later, Sam heads to Kent's party and encounters Elodie, who urges her to make amends, emphasizing the importance of their friendship. Sam confronts Lindsay instead of apologizing, pointing out her past behavior's consequences. When Juliet arrives, Sam avoids the conflict by seeking Rob, initiating their first intimate encounter as they overhear the commotion elsewhere. Rob says "I love you" to appease Sam, but afterward, she's distraught. Seeking solace, she finds Kent, who comforts her and holds her hand as they connect. Despite a phone interruption, Sam implores Kent to stay, fearing bad news, and asks him to remain until she falls asleep. The following day, she acknowledges that apathy exacerbated her situation, prompting her to seize the day with purpose. She spends the day in the woods with Izzy, deepening their bond and offering sisterly advice, revealing Lindsay's childhood teasing. Later, the family enjoys a delightful dinner together at a restaurant. Reflecting on her character, Sam questions if she's good, to which her mother reassures her. Encouraged, Sam decides to attend Kent's party and discovers a childhood photo in his room. Kent joins her, sparking memories of their shared past, including Sam's brave act and her support after his father's passing. Kent confesses Sam's heroism, leading to a tender kiss between them. At that moment, they hear a commotion, and Sam realizes it's Juliet and Lindsay, so she rushes out to intervene. Unfortunately, it's too late, and Juliet leaves in tears once again. Sam pursues her through the woods until they reach the edge of the road. Juliet vents her frustration, highlighting the hurtful behavior of Sam and the others, reminiscing about her past friendship with Lindsay. She reveals intimate details, like staying with Lindsay during her parents' divorce, even as it worsened to the point where Lindsay started wetting the bed. During a childhood camping trip, Lindsay falsely accused Juliet of wetting her sleeping bag, cementing Juliet's reputation as the odd one out. As Lindsay's car approaches, Juliet dashes toward the road. Sam witnesses the scene in horror, realizing Juliet was their initial collision victim. With this revelation, Sam knows her course of action for the next loop. The following morning, Sam displays politeness to her parents, expresses gratitude to her sister for retrieving her gloves, and embraces them affectionately, declaring her love. During the car journey, she maintains her usual demeanor, but upon reaching school, she expresses her appreciation for each of her friends. She purchases 2 rose deliveries, sending one to Juliet with a note of reconciliation and one to Kent, expressing gratitude. During class, she compliments Anna on her stylish boots, and in the hallway, she gladly accepts Kent's invitation. At lunch, Sam ends things with Rob, asserting he's not worthy of her. When Juliet passes by, Sam prevents her friends from mocking her. Later, at the party, Sam embraces Lindsay, encouraging her to show vulnerability. She then seeks out Kent, reaffirming her affection with a kiss. Upon Juliet's arrival, Sam intervenes, aware of her intentions. Sam acknowledges her wrongdoings, prompting Juliet to flee. Despite Kent's attempt to intervene, Sam kisses him, urging him to trust her, then pursues Juliet. After a frantic chase through the woods, Sam reaches Juliet to dissuade her from her dire choice. Unyielding, Juliet persists in her resolve to self-delete. As she prepares to leap, Sam pushes her aside, taking the brunt of the collision with the truck. Sam lies motionless on the road while her soul revisits cherished memories. Juliet rushes to her side, unable to revive her, realizing Sam sacrificed herself to save her. However, Sam's spirit asserts that it was Juliet who ultimately saved her. Don't forget to like, subscribe and enable notifications for more content like this. Thank you for watching.